Think about this for a second. When you have a question, a problem, or something you desperately want to know, what's the first thing you reach for? Your phone. You ask it questions. You search for answers. You rely on it to guide decisions. In ancient times, people did something very similar, but instead of smartphones, they consulted oracles. And often, those oracles used something surprisingly simple, a stone. Welcome back to Relics Reborn, a series exploring how ancient mystical tools and traditions may still exist today, just in new forms. In the last episode, we explored how the black mirror of ancient mystics resembles the modern television. But today's connection might be even stranger because thousands of years ago, people turned to oracle stones for guidance. Today, we turn to smartphones. Across many cultures, people believed that certain individuals could access hidden knowledge. These individuals were known as oracles. Kings, generals, and ordinary people would travel long distances seeking their wisdom. One of the most famous examples in history was the Oracle of Delphi in ancient Greece. The priestess of the temple would enter a trance-like state and deliver answers believed to come from the gods. But not every oracle required a temple. Many traditions used objects to help interpret images, messages from the unknown. Among these tools were oracle stones, simple stones marked with symbols, runes, or sacred meanings. A person might cast the stones, select one randomly, or meditate while holding them. The stone that appeared was believed to contain the answer. Now think about this. Imagine someone in the ancient world holding a stone in their hand, asking it a question, and waiting for insight or guidance. Fast forward to today. Someone holds a small object in their hand. They ask it a question, and within seconds, an answer appears. That object, a smartphone. Your phone is something ancient people could barely imagine. Inside this small device exists access to the knowledge of billions of people, maps of the entire world, predictions about weather and future events, instant communication with people anywhere on Earth. In many ways, the smartphone has become the modern oracle. We consult it constantly. Where should I go? What does that mean? What should I buy? What's happening in the world? The questions may be modern, but the instinct behind them is ancient. Humans have always wanted guidance. There's another interesting layer to this idea. Oracle stones are often used symbols, runes, marks, carved meanings. Interpreting those symbols required understanding hidden patterns. Today, smartphones operate using something remarkably similar. Algorithms, complex systems interpreting patterns and delivering information back to us. Ancient priests once interpreted the symbols of stones. Today, invisible systems interpret data. Different tools, same human desire. To understand the unseen forces shaping our lives. So the next time you pull out your phone from your pocket and ask it a question, think about how ancient that impulse really is. Thousands of years ago, someone might have done something very similar. Holding a stone in their hands, and asking the universe for guidance. Maybe technology didn't replace ancient traditions. Maybe it simply evolved them. This has been Relics Reborn. And in the next episode, we'll explore another strange connection hiding in plain sight. Why corporate logos might be the modern descendants of ancient sigils and magical symbols. Because the past may be closer than we think.